In 1859, the baseball box score and scoring system were invented. Henry Chadwick had a problem, though. He already used the S to signify sacrifice. So what could stand for a strikeout? At the time, struck was the term used for 3 strikes, so he used the last letter of that word, K, and K for strikeout came to be. Over the years, on every level of baseball, the K has been big. So call it coincidence or call it fate that Ohio baseball's new K King has a last name that starts with K. Eddie Cutt IV. His second strikeout of his 7 last Friday in a win at Miami gave him 262, and he passed Denny McGee, who pitched at Ohio from 98 to 01. Cutt has 267 now, and he's set to start an important home series with Akron. Trying to strike out the Red Hawks in the bottom of the first, and he just did. 3 Ks to start the day for Eddie Cutt with the K.
It means a lot of history going into it. Denny McGee and just all the people that played before me. I know there's been a great handful of really good baseball players, especially pitchers that rolled through here, and being a part of something that being on top of that list is very cool, and I'm proud of that.
He didn't start as a starter, which makes this even more impressive.
I really enjoyed the role I had as a setup guy for Brett or Jake Rowan my freshman year. Get innings that way where you could pitch 2 times a weekend. I thought that was a lot of fun. I feel like developing into that Friday guy. I saw Joe compete last year and a lot of other starters before me, the years before. I knew I could do it. I started quite a bit of games towards the end of last year, so I knew I could do it.
Cutt doesn't light up the radar gun, his pitch of choice.
Give it credit to my changeup. I feel like that's been my bread and butter since I came in here. Coach Smith called it a bunch my freshman year, had success with it, so just kept rolling with that. So I feel like without that pitch, I probably wouldn't have been very close.
So in this day and age of pitchers trying to hit 90, 95, or 100, he's a throwing throwback.
I'd kind of take it as a perspective, because I played infield quite a bit growing up. I kind of wanted to get more ground balls that way, getting guys off balance, working fast with some pace. That's just refreshing for baseball to see someone go out there, work a little faster. And I don't know, for some kids growing up, I feel 95 is not very realistic. I like watching the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, Greg Maddox back in the day. I was always a huge fan of Roy Halladay, watching him as the sinker ball, using that to get guys out and striking out.
Cutt's come a long way, and he's from a long way away. The Cali Cat has found a home on the banks of the Hocking.
Looking at schools to go to college, I knew I wanted to get out, just experience something new, just experience something way different. And I feel like Athens is a great home, and it was pretty easy. The transition, coaches made it pretty easy, and you're around a bunch of guys very similar to you, even if they are from Ohio. All baseball players are pretty much going to be somewhat the same. We're all going to get along for the most part. I wasn't too nervous about that.
You can hear he's soft-spoken. The record speaks for itself, but he might use it carefully amongst select company.
Looking back on it, I guess, we got those bragging rights with some of my teammates when we talk again later to bring it up. That's what I'll use that as for some leverage against them for playing another sport or something. I don't know.
As for Akron, the Zips zapped the Cats 3-1 in the Rubber City last year. Ohio's currently 4th in the league and needs to finish in the top 4 to qualify for the MAC tournament, so it's a big weekend.
I feel like being at home is a big help. I think our team performs a lot better at home. With taking that in consideration, I feel like, the last year's series against them, wind was kind of crazy. The conditions were definitely challenging, but I feel like we're pretty confident going to this weekend, and our offenses continue to produce. So it should be exciting. I have high hopes for taking at least 3, hopefully 4.
4 letters are in his name. He is Cutt the Fourth. There are 4 games in this series, and 4 wins would certainly help anchor the Cats in the top 4. Cutt looking for his 10th strikeout, back-to-back starts. He just got it. Swing and a miss, strike 3. It's 20-19 and 12-12 Ohio University, and the 14-30 and 12-20 University of Akron Zips. And from Bob Wren Stadium in Athens, it's time for Bobcat Baseball. I'm Russ Eisenstein. Jordan Bowes handles our web stream. It's weekend 8 of MAC play, and our visit with head coach Craig Moore is next. This is Bobcat Baseball. Big series for Ohio baseball back at the Ren. I'm Russ Eisenstein. Time to visit with head coach Craig Moore in advance of game one of this four-gamer. Ohio and the Akron Zips. Where you're at in the standings, where you want to be. Is this a must-win series for you?
Yeah, I think we're getting to the point in the season where, we've got to start winning some series against these three opponents that we have left on the schedule if we want to get into that tournament, finishing either in third or fourth place, So yeah, it's a series that, it's probably got a little bit more, importance to it.
What was top of mind for you on the bus ride home and then in the days in between from Miami to now?
Trying to get, some pitching depth, out of our bullpen, get 2 or 3 more guys, that can come in and be able to throw strikes and get outs and things like that. So that was kind of something that, was talked about this week during practice and workouts is, we need some guys in that bullpen to step up and help out.
Ideally, do you have the guys identified from a slot standpoint there at the pen as you start to get into the later innings? And is it an execution thing, or is it really an open audition even still right now?
I think we do have clarity in terms of the roles that we want out of these guys. I think it's a matter of them just going out there and competing and executing, like you mentioned. I think that's, I think our guys have stuff. I think they've got stuff to get hitters in this league out. I think it just sometimes it comes down to just, execution and things of that. And we always talk about, go out there with confidence, believe in yourself and what your abilities are. And, like I said, if we just can get a couple guys to step up, in those roles, and sometimes you play the hot hand too. You go to the guy who's over the last, 2 or 3 outings has shown consistency and the ability to get those outs in those big situations. So, I mean, there's a little bit of those things that go in your head when you're trying to figure out who's got the next spot up for you.
You have a guy on the mound that's top 3 now in appearances in program history. And we've seen in your time here the top 3 now in Cozart, Rock, and then now Eddie Cutt. So when you look at the deal, was there a time that you identified or thought of, this guy could be a Friday guy? Was there a point in his development through these years that made you say, yeah, you know what, that could be his role?
Yeah, Eddie, he was at times in the 2018 season, he was our Friday night guy, and then he went down with an injury about midway through that year, and then he kind of turned a role into a little bit of a bullpen role, and then having him kind of do both last year in terms of reliever late in games and then starting later on in the weekend. He's always had the pitch ability to be a starter, be a Friday night guy, and he's shown that he's competitive and he wants to go out there and do his best for the team and get wins for the team. And so that's why he's in the slot that he's in the slot.
You respect your opponent always, but to be very fair, the numbers that Akron brings to the table, they're not good. But what sticks out to you about what you guys bring to the table to capitalize on it to make sure that they don't get right against you guys?
Yeah, I don't get caught up so much looking at the numbers sometimes in terms of when you're seeing kind of who they've beaten in the league. They just split with Kent, so they're a competitive team, they're a scrappy team, they're going to come at us. I think, maybe, one thing that we might be, can take advantage of over them is maybe our offense versus their pitching, and their defense. Their defense is lower in the league in terms of fielding percentage and things like that. But, I think that's kind of where we're, like I told the team, we can't beat ourselves. We can't miss routine plays. We can't walk. We can't hit by pitch because all it takes is just a little blue hit here and there, and now they've got 2 or 3 runs on the scoreboard.
Good luck.
Thanks, Russ. Appreciate it.
That's head coach Craig Moore. I'm Russ Eisenstein. Stay tuned. We got baseball for you next. It's Ohio and the Akron Zips. This is Bobcat Baseball.
These days, we're all doing a lot more virtually. Which is why at Ohio Health, we've expanded our virtual care options and availability to make it even easier to get safe expert care at home. That includes virtual visits with over 1,000 trusted providers in every medical specialty. Learn more about our virtual health options at ohiohealth.com/virtual health.
Together is a wonderful place to be. That's why CareSource is devoted to keeping you and your family healthy and happy. We promise you not only reliable health care, but also a helping hand with whatever your family needs to succeed. It's why more moms in Ohio choose CareSource for Medicaid than all other plans combined. Things only get better when we work together. And together, there's nothing we can't do. We are one. Learn more at caresource.com.
The past year and a half, we've all been part of unprecedented times that have been heavy. At Integrated Services for Behavioral Health, we have been here for you throughout the heaviness of the pandemic and will continue to be here for you whenever you need us. Checking in on your behavioral health and well-being is more important than ever. If you feel like you can benefit from home or community-based support, counseling, peer recovery support, and a myriad of other services we offer, please call us at 800-321-8293. We're here for you.
You got your go-tos, your standbys, even your favorites. But the beefy, cheesy burgers at McDonald's take you back to where it all began. Your Bite Zero, when you first tasted what a burger should be like. 2 perfectly seasoned beef patties stacked with a single slice of melty cheese on a golden bun. Now at McDonald's, get 2 McDouble burgers for $3. Whatever it is to you, classics are classics for a reason. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Single item at regular price.
Let's go Cats. Let's go Labatt Blue Light. When you drink a pristine Canadian Pilsner, you're good at beer. Bobcats fans, grab a Labatt Blue Light and be good at beer. Always enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2021 Labatt USA, Buffalo, New York. All rights reserved. Labatt, registered U.S. trademark of Labatt Brewing Company, Ltd.
Hi, this is Jared Dean with Dean Heating and Cooling. As your local Tempstar dealer, you can experience superior home comfort with Tempstar game-changing technology. Whether you need a fall tune-up or a midwinter repair call, our expert technicians will make sure your heating system is running at peak performance. Count on Dean Heating and Cooling and Tempstar to keep you cozy all winter long. Find us online at deanheatingandcooling.com and go Cats!
Let O'Neill Hartman Insurance show you how Grange's strong value and fast claim service delivers league-leading coverage. O'Neill Hartman Insurance will find you a Grange auto policy that balances competitive rates and responsive Grange claim service. O'Neill Hartman Insurance considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call O'Neill Hartman at 740-797-4685 or visit them online at o'neillhartman.com.
Bobcat Baseball is supported by McDonald's, People's Bank, Union Street Diner, Go-Mart, Steak and Shake, Integrated Services, Qdoba, Hugh White, and CareSource. If you're ready, here are today's starting lineups. First for Chris Sabo and the visiting Akron Zips at 13-31 and 11-21 in the MAC. Leading off and playing at second base is Tate Wargo. Batting second, first baseman Justin Barr. Hitting third, shortstop Cameron Benson leads them with homers with 5. Nick Arrivo is the left fielder. He's the cleanup hitter. Brian Schellenberger's a right fielder, and he bats 5th. Jerry Reinhardt hits 6th. He's at third base. Michael Sprocket's the catcher, hitting 7th. In the 8-hole, center fielder Zach Granger, and Jackson Haas rounds out the lineup. He's the DH. Tayed Haydinger on the mound for Akron, 2-7 with a 6.71 ERA. Defensively for Ohio, it is Spencer Harbert in left, Isaiah Peterson in center, A.J. Roush in right. Colin Kasperbauer at third, Nick Dolan at short, Michael Richardson at second,
K.O. Baker at first. Mason Minzey's the catcher, and starting today, the strikeout king for the Cats all time with 267 strikeouts. Eddie Cutt, he's 3-3 with a 4.66 ERA. We are straight up 5 o'clock, and the first pitch just missed outside. It's 1-0. Enjoy the broadcast in the ballgame, everybody, as Tate Wargo leads it off. Their second baseman, a 243 hitter, and he shoots one through the left side hole for a base hit. Wargo starts it off with the single. Game time temperature 59 degrees. It feels like 56. Winds out of the north-northeast at 11 miles per hour. The clouds are going to break eventually for a sunshine-filled Sunday, but it rained throughout the bulk of the afternoon, cleared, and now it is cloudy with the low-hanging, gray, ominous clouds, but there's not much more rain out there, and so we should be good tonight. Here's Justin Barr, their first baseman. Hits 349, no homers and 8 runs batted in. He was swinging to hit it over the scoreboard and came up empty. It is 0-1. Eddie Cutt, 6'3", 205 out of Westlake, California. He is the new strikeout king in Ohio baseball history. The record's stood since 2001. Throw to first and back in time is Tate Wargo. This is an incredibly winnable series for Ohio, but that doesn't mean that the Zips are going to give it to the Cats. They split with Kent State last weekend, and a couple of exciting games for them, and probably their best weekend of MAC play. There's a strike on the outside edge. It's 0-2. This is Barr's 19th start, and so his average is the best on their ball club, but he doesn't have enough plate appearances or starts to be their leading hitter. That's Schellenbarger, their 5-hole hitter. Cut from the stretch immediately, and the 0-2 pitch coming to the right-handed hitter instead is a throw to first, and back in time is Wargo. Akron in the league is 11th of 11 in batting average at 246. They are 10th of 11 in staff ERA at an eye-popping 8.42. And they are last in fielding. This is tapped foul at the plate, rolls to the backstop. 0-2 on Justin Barr. They took 3 out of 4 from Ohio in Akron last year. And that's something that you heard from Eddie Cutt in the pregame open that they certainly do remember. Barr, right-handed hitter, wears 2 on that dark blue uniform top. And they are very worried about Wargo at first. Dimensions at the Wren haven't changed since the last time we were here. 340 down the lines, 380 to the alleys, and a massive 405 to straightaway center. And another throw chases Wargo back. Ohio in the white tops. White pants, green bar across the chest, and Ohio in print and white in the middle of that green bar. Next one drops in for strike 3 called, and that's strikeout number 268 all time for Eddie Cutt, and his first this inning. And here's Cameron Benson. He and Sprocket tied for the team league with homers with 5. He's a 265 hitter, has 23 runs batted in. Left-handed hitter, wears number 7 in the pitch. Spun him away, missed inside. It's 1-0. Ohio, by comparison, has a team batting average of 293. That's third best in the league. And sixth best with a 6.50 ERA. ERAs are elevated across the league. That's middle of the pack. Next one's in for a strike. Count level at a ball and a strike on Cameron Benson, their shortstop. Long pause from Eddie Cutt, and he brings it home. Popped up, foul, back a home and out of play. Akron with dark blue caps and a gold bill. Both teams wear white spikes. This was supposed to be a game played yesterday. Then it was supposed to be a game started at 4. We start at 5. Throw to first, and they got him this time. A pickoff of Tate Wargo. 2 gone, bases clear. Top of the first, and Akron now has a 1-2 count on Cameron Benson. They were bound and determined to get him, and they did pick him off. The pitch to Benson, swing and a miss, strike 3, and Eddie Cutt rebounds from a leadoff single. a pickoff, a strikeout, and a strikeout. That's 2 for him in the inning. That's 269 in his Bobcat career. Nothing for the Zips in the top of the first. We head to the bottom half, presented by McDonald's, with 4 area locations, 2 in Athens, 1 in Nelsonville, 1 in the Plains. This is Bobcat Baseball.
You expect world-class primary care from Memorial Health System. It's time to expect more, much more. Our patients now also get free virtual urgent care. So expect our expertise everywhere and answers anytime for free. No one else offers this because we're reinventing primary care. So find out more and expect more today from Memorial Health System.
At People's Bank, our vision is to be the best community bank in America. We focus on building relationships with our clients and offering cutting-edge financial products. People's Bank is proud to support the local communities in which we work and live. This is Ashley Brown, People's Bank Vice President and Regional Manager, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
3 batters to the plate in the first inning for the Zips. A hit, 2 strikeouts, a pickoff. So cut faces the minimum in the top of the first. Scoreless as we go to the bottom half. And here are the Bobcat 9, presented by head coach Craig Moore. Leading off and playing in center is Isaiah Peterson. A.J. Roush hits second. He's in right. Hitting third baseman Colin Kasperbauer. Mason Minzy catches. He hits .310. He hits cleanup. Batting 5th, left fielder Spencer Harbert. Alex Finney's the DH, hitting 6th. Batting 7th, second baseman Michael Richardson. Cale Baker plays at first. He hits 8th. Nick Dolan rounds out the lineup. He's the shortstop. Defensively for the Zips, Nick Arrivo in left, Zach Granger in center, and Bryant Schellenbarger in right. Jerry Reinhardt at third, Cameron Benson at short, Tate Wargo at second, Justin Barr at first defensively in the battery of Michael Sprocket and Ted Haydinger, who is from Colorado. 6'2", 225, senior from Bayfield, Colorado. He's 2-7 with a 6.71 ERA. This is his 12th start, and the first one to Isaiah Peterson misses low and inside. It is 1-0. Opposition hitting a robust .336 against him. He's given up 53 runs in 55 innings. Peterson hits .379, and the next one is inside. It's 2-0. 2 homers, 31 runs batted in for the likable Isaiah Peterson, who's 13th in the league in hitting. The righty from the wind missed inside. It's 3-0. Pete 10th in hits, 11th in on-base percentage. Setting the standard at the top of the lineup. 3-0 pitch coming to him. There's a strike in the outside edge with the fastball. It is 3-1. Lights onto the ballpark. Breeze out of the north-northeast, so that is blowing in. 3-1 pitch. Fly ball down the line and left, foul, and out of play. It's 3-2. Bobcats split with Miami last weekend. Redhawks scored 26 runs. Ohio scored 25. Payoff pitch to Peterson. Just missed low. Looked pretty good. Sprocket tried to frame it up. It's a leadoff free pass for Pete. And here's A.J. Roush. Home plate umpires Jimmy Craig. Robert Reitz at first. Michael Schultz at third. Here's Roush trying to get back on the beam after a tough Sunday where he struck out 4 times. .303 hitter, 6 homers, 31 runs batted in. Right-handed hitting right fielder. And Heidinger is out of the stretch to start, and this is roped to left. It's going to get down for a base hit. It's short-hopped into the diving glove of Arrivo, and Ohio has runners on first and second now. Arrivo came in on a crumpled dive, and he picked it on the short hop. Peterson to second, and a great start here for Ohio in the bottom of the first inning in a scoreless game. Here's Colin Kasperbauer. .379 hitter, 2 homers, and 31 runs batted in. Ohio's third baseman wears number 2. Casper Bauer second in hitting in the league, 11th in hits. He's 4th in on-base percentage. Bluff moved back to second, nothing going with Peterson. As Reinhardt, the third baseman, is in, and at first, back of the runner, is Justin Barr. Ohio with a good chance early in the bottom of the first inning, and the pitch to Casper Bauer is in there for a mid-popping strike on a fastball. It is 0-1. Ohio currently the 4 in the MAC. 12 up and 12 down, and that's just 24 MAC games. This is weekend 8. 0-1 up and in. It buzzed his tower, and he moved back. 1-1 the count. Weekend 8 of MAC play. Next week, Ball State, and then back to the Ren to finish it up against Western Michigan, hopefully before going off to the MAC tournament. This weekend will play a big part in that. 1-1 shot on the ground through the right side hole, base hit. Hitting third, Peterson, green light on. He'll score without a play. Throw to second, sliding in. Feet first is Casper Bauer, and he got in there. It's 1-0 Ohio on an RBI. Turned into a double for Colin Casper Bauer. Stopping at third is A.J. Roush. That wasn't exactly sped into right, just kind of snuck and found its way in there. RBI number 32 for Colin Casper Bauer. First 3 hitters reaching this inning. Here's Mason Minzy. Second and third, the runners for Ohio's reliable backstop, who hits .310 with 7 homers and 42 runs batted in, and the first one misses low and in. And Michael Sprocket had his skin on the shin guards to stop that. 1-0 the count. This outfield has taken a lot of water over the last couple of days here. It's a field turf infield. 1-0. Shot foul, first base side. Count level at a ball and a strike. So there's not going to be a whole lot of rolling out there in the outfield once it gets there. Minzy would love his 8th homer right now. Don't need any kind of speed on a roll in that. Left-handed batter in the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. So Roush at third, Casper Bauer at second. Peterson scored. Nobody gone, bottom of the first, and Ohio already on top 1-0. High dinger from the stretch. 1-2, missed inside and low. 2-2. Taed Heidinger, T-A-E-D. Heidinger, spelled Haydinger, but pronounced Heidinger. 2-2. Fisted fly ball over the Bobcat dugout. Foul. We'll do it again at 2-2. 2-7 with a 6.71 ERA, his 12th start. Has given up 80 hits coming in. 82 hits in 55 innings of work. 2-2. That hit him on the right thigh. He twirls the bat away. He's fine. Bases loaded now. Nobody gone, bottom of the first inning. A golden opportunity for the green and white to really potentially get an insurmountable lead against a ball club that doesn't score a whole lot of runs. With the bases loaded this year, Ohio's a .250 hitting ball club, 12 for 48. Spencer Harbert's the batter. He hits .243. Bases loaded, nobody gone to the pitch. Fly ball, shallow left center field, going to be a tough play. It drops in, base hit, scores 2. Roush scores. Casper Bauer behind him scores without a play. Back to back to back to back to back. Batters reach to start off the first, and Ohio's on top 3-0 before Akron records the first out. RBI number 33 and 34 for Spencer Harbert. Here's Alex Finney. Stopping at second on the play is Mason Minzy. So it's a 2 RBI single for Spencer Harbert. And here's Finney hitting .333. No homers and 15 runs batted in. Akron is 13-31, 11-21 in the MAC. And so, unfortunately, they've probably been in this position quite often. Ohio at 20-19 and 12-12 in the league. Up 3-0 to start. Bottom of the first inning, still nobody out. Heidinger from the stretch, and the pitch is a bouncing ball. Backhand pickup, short at third. It's Reinhardt, throws to first in time. And up 90 feet goes Minzy to third and Harbert to second. That's the first out of the inning. But really, it's akin to a sacrifice. Reinhardt was in, and Finney wasn't bunting. So 2 in scoring position on a productive out. Here's Michael Richardson, who hits .287. 3 homers and 16 runs batted in. Ohio's right-handed hitting second baseman, and he takes a strike in the outside black. It's 0-1. 3-0 Ohio, bottom of the first. Base hit makes it 5-0. Homer makes it 6-0. 0-1. Good pitch, outside edge. Don't think Richardson liked the call, but it was in the zone. It is 0-2. Dark, ominous clouds around the ballpark. It feels like early April. It's May. 0-2, swinging bunt, right side of the infield, going to bring in a run. Wargo throws to first to retire Richardson, and his 17th RBI of the season gives Ohio a 4-0 lead. Minzy scores from third, Harbert to third, ground out Richardson 4-3. And here's the 8-man in the lineup, Cale Baker, who hits .178 with 3 long balls and 17 runs batted in. 4-0 Ohio. Baker, the burly first baseman, 2 white batting gloves in the pitch. Heidinger tried to drop in a breaking ball. It missed upstairs. It's 1-0. Two gone, runner at third in the 1-0. Sweeps low and outside. 2-0 the count. Akron is 4-21 away from home this year. Yikes. Ohio at home is 9-4, just 13 home games. 2-0. There's a strike in the outside edge. It's 2-1. Ohio lost the series up in Akron last year in mid-May. 2-1. Strike. Didn't have a whole lot on that change of pace, but it was brought back into the zone by Sprocket. It's 2-2. Ohio lost 4-2, 3-1, and 9-8 in the finale. Won game 3, 4-0. 2-2. Low. Good take on a slider, it looked like. 3-2 the count. It all started with that leadoff walk, then a single for Roush, double Casper Bauer. Minzy was hit. Harbert singled, ground out Finney, ground out Richardson, and this is a bouncing ball, weakly hit toward short. Benson's charges, throws low, dug out on a pick. Really nice play by Justin Barr at first, and the inning is over. Well, the Cats and Baker made Benson work, but Benson to Barr on the putout ends the rack, but it was a productive one for the Cats. 4 runs, 3 hits, no errors, 1 left. First inning presented by McDonald's on a Saturday night in Southeast Ohio. Bobcats 4, Akron nothing. This is Bobcat Baseball.
Okay, people, we all know what's at stake in this game. Zoe, what's at stake?
Our futures.
Our futures. And is anything gonna keep us from achieving our goal?
No way.
Because what do we have?
The plan.
Ohio's 529 plan. Because in this family, how do we play the college savings game?
Tax-free.
And where do we play it?
I don't know, Daddy.
That's okay, Pumpkin.
Want to win at college savings? Go to collegeadvantage.com/Bobcats. Whether you're coming to Athens to root on the Bobcats, visiting friends and family, or just in town for business, the Hampton Inn in Athens wants to be your home away from home. With 86 sparkling rooms, complimentary high-speed internet, hot breakfast served each morning, and a spa and business center, you can expect a great night's stay with service that will bring you back. Visit us on the web at hamptoninn.com. That's hamptoninn.com. And go Bobcats!
Baseball on the radio or internet audio or however you're getting this broadcast is supported by People's Bank, working together, building success. Ohio 4, Akron nothing as we go to the second. And Craig Moore and a member of Ohio's training staff out to take a look at Michael Richardson before the start of this inning. During Eddie Cutt's warm-up pitches, he came out and was pointing out, and Richardson apparently has something going on. And this is a three-person conversation in front of the bag at second. He's going to stay in the game. And whatever it was, hopefully he's all right and can play through it. 4-0 Bobcats. We're on to the second now. Eddie Cutt back on the mound. 2 strikeouts in the first inning. Nick Arrivo is their left fielder. Hits .269 with 2 homers and 21 runs batted in. 4, 5, and 6 scheduled for the 13-31 Zips. And yeah, they did split with Kent State last weekend. And the first one's fouled back to the screen. It's 0-1. They were outscored 40-20 last weekend, but they won the final 2 games of that series. Lost 12-2 and 17-2 to start. 0-1, missed the low and outside from Cutt. 1-1 the count. They then won 9-8 and 7-3. The 9-8 game was wild. Remember game tracking that when we were at Miami. 1-1. Swing and a miss. He went low with it, and Arrivo couldn't get down there to get it. It's 1-2. 1-2 pitch from Cutt. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's back-to-back-to-back Ks for the K King for the Cats. 3 increases his total now to 270 in his Bobcat career. Here's Brian Schellenbarger, their right fielder. Leads their team with a .281 average, 4 homers and a team-leading 25 runs batted in, and he bounces 1 foul up the first baseline. 0-1 the count. Left-handed hitting right fielder. They were down 8-6 going into the bottom of the 9th after a 6-run Kent State 9th. And then a Michael Sprocket 2-run homer walked it off for him, and they won 9-8. That was the finale of the doubleheader, and then they came back the next day and won 7-3 over a less than Kent State-like Kent State team this year. But that certainly doesn't matter in the rivalry. That had to be a great day for the Zips. Pop-up foul down the line and left and out of play. 0-2 the count. So 9 runs combined in their 9th inning of their 3rd game against Kent State last weekend. That was at home, too. 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Outside edge and an emergency hack from Schellenbarger, and that's 4 Ks in a row for Cutt with a K. And here's Jerry Reinhardt, their third baseman. Hits .239 with 2 homers and 18 runs batted in. Right-handed batter, bases clear, 2 gone, top of the second, 4-0 Ohio with the lead. Cutt in full command early with a 4-0 lead to support him, and there's a fastball doubted on the outside edge for a strike. It's 0-1. Next one, sweeps low and outside, 1-1 the count. Hope you caught the pregame open where we talked about a whole lot of stuff with Eddie. 1-1 pitch. Changeup eludes the bat, swing and a miss, strike 2. And Cutt is a strike away from his 5th straight strikeout. 1-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. He got him. That's 5 in a row. And the Cats and Cut close out the Zips in the second with striking out the side. 5 on the day, 272 for his career, and now his 85th all-time appearance. We'll talk about where that ranks as well as we continue. Nothing for the Zips, 4-0 Cats as we go to the bottom of the second from Athens, presented by People's Bank. This is Bobcat Baseball.
If you're traveling to a game, a weekend road trip, or just around town, you need to stop at Go-Mart. You'll find a Go-Mart open 24 hours a day right off the interstate or right off Main Street in your local community. You can refuel your ride with quality gasoline and also yourself with popular snacks, drinks, and more. We're making it easy to keep up with your busy schedule by keeping you on the go. Go-Mart is the proud sponsor of Ohio Bobcat football.
Go for good times. Go for Go-Mart.
Voice of the Bobcats, Russ Eisenstein, on behalf of David White Services, the largest heating and cooling dealer in Southeast Ohio. They've been the choice of thousands for over 45 years. Offering the most efficient Lennox heat pumps, air conditioners, and furnaces, David White Services can save you money on your heating and cooling bills.
Thanks, Russ. I'm David White.
And I'm Esther White Thomas, inviting you to call us today to schedule a free estimate for heating and cooling or a new gas fireplace.
David White Services is a proud sponsor of Ohio Bobcat Athletics.
It's a good sign for a ball club when your 9-man leads off the second inning. Ohio staying alive in the top 4 in the MAC. Nick Dolan leads it off. .213 hitter, 4 homers, 14 runs batted in. Ohio on top 4-0 on the Zips on a Saturday night with the fever perhaps in Southeast Ohio. Get it? First one from Heidinger is in there for a strike. It's 0-1. I said it's a Saturday night, maybe with the fever in Athens. Get it? Got it. 0-1 pitch. Bouncing ball to short. There's Benson. Sucks that up, takes an extra step, throws, tough hop, and a backhand pickup that was elevated by the first baseman Barr. And there's one down. Here's Isaiah Peterson. He walked to start it off in the first. Ohio on top 4-0. If you're looking at the Warren Nolan RPI, Ohio is 131. And the pitch is a bouncing ball, foul, to the right of the Akron dugout. It's 0-1. So 131 for Ohio. That's between Tennessee Tech out of the OVC at 130 and Kansas out of the Big 12 at 132. Heidinger delivers. Fly ball, left center field, has some carry, but it's going to die out there. Coming in is Arrivo, comes in and dives and makes the catch. Either that was knocked down by the wind or it was just poorly read, and it's a sloppy track out there. But Arrivo was able to make the play. 2 up, 2 down in the second. Here's A.J. Roush. He singled and scored in the first. Bases clear, 2 gone, 4-0 Ohio, bottom of 2. Akron's RPI number at 263. That is one behind fellow Macker Western Michigan at 262. Want to know the count on A.J. Roush? This is a big inning for Heidinger, the starter for Akron. He'd love to spin a 1-2-3 rack if he could after Ohio plated 4 in the bottom of the first. 2-0 the count. Here it is on 2-0. Hit on the ground through the left side, hold base hit. Hit 4 of the ball game already for Ohio. A.J. Roush is 2 for 2. We're in the second inning. 2-out single. Here's Colin Kasperbauer. He doubled and scored in the first. The best RPI number in the league is Ball State. They're at 79. Central Michigan at 94. And Ball State swept Central at home last weekend. That was major headline stuff. Roush dancing at first in the pitch. It bounced in. It actually hit him on the foot. Yeah, it did. And so Kasperbauer hit by the pitch. Here's Mason Minzy. At first I thought it bounced in, but it did hit the right foot of Kasperbauer, the left-handed batter. And here's Mason Minzy. He was hit by a pitch in the first inning. Hits here now in the second with 2 aboard and 2 gone, and Ohio on top 4-0. Minzy's 6th in ribbies in the league. He is 2nd in doubles. He's been on base now 16 straight games, Mason Minzy. The former Texas Tech Red Raider and Michigan native Mason Minzy. Cleanup hitter trying to do just that here in the bottom of the second. Ohio on top 4-0. High dinger from the stretch and brings it home. Shot to second, played on one hop by Wargo. Throws to first in time for the out. He hit it hard, but right at Wargo, and the inning is over. No runs a hit, no errors, 2 left. We've played 2, presented by People's Bank. It's 4 for Ohio, 0 for Akron. This is Bobcat Baseball.
Get your ice cold Bud Light Seltzer Hip. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now, Hip. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Ow. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer. IRC Beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
Plan your next visit to stand up and cheer for your Ohio Bobcats in Athens County, Ohio. Visit AthensOhio.com, the best resource for where to eat, where to stay, where to shop, and where to play. Athens County is home to countless trails and outdoor activities. Enjoy mountain biking, kayaking, rock climbing, and hiking. Find your own adventure. Cruise the Hockhocking Adena Bikeway. Mountain bike the Bailey's Trail System. Hike trails less traveled at Stroud's Run State Park. Or ride 9 thrilling motorcycle routes on Ohio's Windy 9. We can't wait to see you in Athens County, Ohio.
Game 1 of the 4-game series. Ohio on top 4-0 as we go to the third. Presented by Union Street Diner, online at unionstreetdiner.com, or just stop by. They're always open. Eddie Cutt has struck out 5 in a row. Michael Sprocket leads it off for Akron here. He's tied for a team lead with 5 home runs. .265 hitter, 17 runs batted in. Left-handed hitting catcher who walked it off against Kent State in Game 3 last weekend. First one to him is popped up. This is behind first, shallow right, second baseman Richardson over, a foot into foul ground, and plays it off his left shoulder one-handed for the out. And that ends the strikeout string for Eddie Cutt, but it is a pop-out to start off the third inning for Akron. Here's Zach Granger, their center fielder. Granger hits 200, has a homer and 4 runs batted in. 8-man, right-handed hitter. First one from Cutt. Missed up and away. It's 1-0. Very dark clouds to the northeast of the ballpark, but nothing to them. 2-0 the count. Lights on here. It will warm up. 68 tomorrow, 73 on Monday. 2-0 is swung through and missed. It's 2-1. That 73 on Monday is going to feel like 80. It doesn't feel like Saturday at all, though, right now. 2-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. It's 2-2. The series was supposed to start yesterday, so in baseball terms, in our minds, this feels like Friday. 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, a jackknifing breaking ball that Granger couldn't get down to get. That's 6 for Eddie Cutt. Here's Jackson Haas, their DH. Hits 200, 5 runs batted in. Wears 20 in gold on that dark blue uniform top, and the first one's a bouncing ball to the left side. Down to try to get it on a pick is Kasperbauer. It Bounced up off the heel of his glove to Dolan. It will be, I would guess, an infield hit. It is. So a single for Haas. Casper Bauer traveled a little bit of ground to get there, skidded on his, left knee? And that hit the heel of the glove, popped up in the air to Dolan. So that's the first base runner for the Zips since Tate Wargo led it off with a single in the first. We're in the third now with Ohio on top 4-0, and here is Wargo, and he is handcuffed by a breaker. It's in there for a strike. It's 0-1. At this time of the season, it's all about routine, right? And so when the routine is kind of jumbled up a bit, swing and a miss, it's 0-2. That's why today really feels like Friday. I mean, I really thought it was Friday all day. I was about to tweet out that I had your Friday infotainment for you, and that would have been wrong. Would have needed that Twitter edit button. 0-2 pitch. Bouncing ball, weakly hit left side. Easy for Casper Bauer. Got a room service hop. Throw to first, though. Pulls Baker off the bag. It rolls down the right field line. Trying to score on the play is Haas. Up with it, Richardson. Throw to the plate in front of the plate. Sliding it head first with the first run for the Zips is Haas. And to third goes Wargo. So an error on the throw that pulled Baker off the bag. It's 4-1 now here in the third. Here's Justin Barr. 4-1 here in the third. And that's unfortunate because Cut got the bouncer to get out of the inning. Here's Barr. He was strikeout victim 1 of 6. Hits this off the end of the bat. Casper Bauer gets another crack now and throws a strike to first. And so that's the best way to get over an error. Get one chopped right to you, make the play this time, and get out of the inning. But the Zips score a run. On a hit, there was an error, and a man left. We played 2.5. 4-1 Ohio. Presented by the Union Street Diner from Athens. This is Bobcat Baseball.
The road to a championship is built on years of practice and hard work. That's true in basketball and the construction industry. The apprenticeship and upgrade training programs provided by the Athens Area Union Building Trades produces the workforce with the most modern skills and cutting-edge knowledge in the industry. The key to success to the Bobcats on the floor is the same as your choice on the work site. The winning move is working with members of the Athens Area Union Building Trades, proud sponsor of Ohio University basketball.
This is how we do it.
At Kroger, we believe it takes the right team to bring you the freshest produce. That's why we partner with farmers who grow only the best, because that level of teamwork means better, fresher options time and time again. From fresh berries to fresh tomatoes, we know the farm is where it all grows. From their farms to your forks, working with farmers is what it takes to be fresh for everyone. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
(4-1) Ohio with the lead. We go to the bottom of the third. And there's someone new who's someone old in the Bobcat dugout. I'll tell you about that as we go along here through the bottom of the third. As Ted Heidinger back on the mound for Akron. Their 2-7, 6.71 ERA starter will face off here against the Bobcats 5, 6, and 7 in the inning. Bouncing ball left of the mound off of Heidinger's glove. Throws to first late. We'll see how it's scored. That's a tough play. Heidinger down and to the third base side of the mound. And it looked like he couldn't get good footing, and then it hit the glove, and he dropped it. Still had a chance to get him at first. It would have been an absolute rocket of a throw. It is an infield hit. So Harbert now 2 for 2, and Ohio gets the leadoff man on for the second time in 3 tries. Here's Alex Finney, the DH. So back to the stretch goes Ted Heidinger, and he lollipops a throw over to first, back in time as a runner. So if you saw the tweet that I put out, you'll see a penguin that's in Ohio's dugout for the first time, I think, this year. Throw to first, he was leaning back in time as a runner. That's Nigel the Penguin. That was a big part of Ohio's 2017 MAC title and trip to the NCAA tournament. He was really the MVP, or the MVP being the P being the Penguin. 1-0 the count. Former Bobcat assistant Tyler Eaton is watching and listening now, and he knows the story full well. 1-0 pitch coming. That sweeps outside, 2-0. So he was found in someone's basement. There was a house that was shared amongst some players, and somehow that Penguin was living in someone's basement. 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to short, should be 2. Benson flips to Wargo, 1 on to first. Rack him up, double play. 6-4-3. 2 gone here. Bottom of the third, 4-1 Ohio. Here's Michael Richardson. So Tyler says that Evan Bourne was really his father. And if you remember back to Evan Bourne, the uber energetic and very likable former Bobcat, turned Bobcat, GA? But really the pump-up guy on that team. Well, anyway, I think that he brought him out. 0-1, swing and a miss for Richardson, 0-2 the count. And he was in the dugout for everything. He was basically the rally Penguin. And Ohio took him to Avon and then to Lexington, Kentucky in the NCAA tournament. 0-2, called strike 3. Good pitch from Heidinger. He had a tasty one on the outside edge, and Richardson goes down on strikes. That's his first strikeout of the day. We're presented by Union Street Diner, and we go to the fourth. Game 1 of the 4-game series. Ohio 4, Akron 1 from Athens. This is Bobcat Baseball.
Let's go Cats. Let's go Labatt Blue Light. When you drink a pristine Canadian Pilsner, you're good at beer. Bobcats fans, grab a Labatt Blue Light and be good at beer. Always enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2021 Labatt USA, Buffalo, New York. All rights reserved. Labatt, registered U.S. trademark of Labatt Brewing Company, Ltd.
Hi, this is Jared Dean with Dean Heating and Cooling. As your local Tempstar dealer, you can experience superior home comfort with Tempstar game-changing technology. Whether you need a fall tune-up or a midwinter repair call, our expert technicians will make sure your heating system is running at peak performance. Count on Dean Heating and Cooling and Tempstar to keep you cozy all winter long. Find us online at deanheatingandcooling.com, and go Cats!
Bobcat Baseball presented by Go-Mart. Go for good times. Go for Go-Mart. 4-1 Ohio here in the fourth. And Eddie Cutt delivers. The first one popped up by Cameron Benson. This is into shallow left. Coming on to Harbert. Makes the catch. He had a little skip there, just to put his own creative license on that pop out to left. That's the spirit. Ohio up by 3. Here's Nick Arrivo, their left fielder. Well, anyway, it's a plastic penguin, Nigel the Penguin. But whatever you feel is giving you the energy to win ball games is whatever you feel is giving you energy to win ball games. And this is the right time of year to bring him out. 1-0, laced to left center field, and it's going to get down past the diving Peterson, and it will roll to the track. Sprinting around second and cruising to third, standing is Arrivo. It's a triple. Peterson laid out, coming in and to his right. Basically 3/4 of the way out there, it was stung to left center field, and it's a triple. Here is Bryant Schellenbarger. 4-1 Ohio, 1 gone here, top of the 4th inning. That for the Zips is triple number 10. And Arrivo picks up his third. Schellenbarger pops one foul, third base side out of play. It's 0-1. He struck out in the second. But Nigel joins a long list of things that somebody might have in a dugout that is a bit of a mascot. 1-1 the count on Schellenbarger. Ball State has a wooden cardinal, I think they call Chunk. And he's been around for a while. 1-1, swing and a miss. It's 1-2. But Major League Baseball, I think there was the Rally Mantis in Kansas City a couple of years ago. Just a praying mantis that was around their dugout. 1-2 pitch coming from Cut. Swinging a bouncing ball, just foul. That was just to the right of the bag. That was fair for 9/10 of the way down to first, and it just eluded the bag foul. It's 1-2. Back in the early 2000s, in Anaheim, they had the Rally Monkey. So whatever you feel works, roll with it. 1-2, fouled back to the screen. Schellenbarger, their 5-hole hitter. He struck out in the second. Runner at third, 1-2 the count. One gone. Ohio on top, 4-1 in the fourth. But anyway, Nigel is back in the dugout. It was good to see him again. 1-2, fly ball, weakly hit center field. It's going to be caught by Peterson, sets up a throw. It is a fired throw from center. It is just up the line at first, and in time, through to Evo. It is 4-2 now on a sac fly to center. And that was one of the world's worst calls, play-by-play-wise, of a sacrifice fly to center field. But you get the spirit of the moment. Bases clear, 4-2, Ohio up by 2. Here is Jerry Reinhardt. Zips has scored a single tally in the third, now the fourth innings. Here's Reinhardt. Ultimately, you know what happened there. It was a fly ball to shallow center. Brought in a run. 1-0, bouncing ball left side of the infield, playing on a short hop. Dolan, and he couldn't reel it in all the way. It's an error. E6 puts Reinhardt on. That's Ohio's second error today. That is error number 42 for the league's 7th best fielding ball club. And now the tying runner comes to the plate in Michael Sprocket. So they got a runner on a well-hit ball, but Peterson tried to dive for it and thus got him to third. Then the sacrifice for Schellenbarger is 26th RBI. And now Reinhardt on with the air. Sprocket popped out in the third. Hits here now in the fourth. 4-2 Ohio, game one of the 4-game series. Throw to first, chases the runner back. Ohio picked off Tate Wargo in the first inning. Right on left here. After a long pause in the pitch. Rope to right, Roush is there. Circles it and plays it off his left shoulder with a one-handed catch. And the inning's done. But the Zips got a run. On a hit, there was an error and a man left. We've played 3.5. 4-2 Ohio leads Akron. This is Bobcat Baseball.
Let O'Neill Hartman Insurance show you how Grange's strong value and fast claim service delivers league-leading coverage. O'Neill Hartman Insurance will find you a Grange auto policy that balances competitive rates and a responsive Grange claim service. O'Neill Hartman Insurance considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call O'Neill Hartman at 740-797-4685 or visit them online at o'neillhartman.com.
You expect world-class primary care from Memorial Health System. It's time to expect more, much more. Our patients now also get free virtual urgent care. So expect our expertise everywhere and answers anytime for free. No one else offers this. because we're reinventing primary care. So find out more and expect more today from Memorial Health System.
4-5-2 for the green and white. 2-3-0 for the dark blue and gold of Akron. Welcome back to Bob Bren Stadium in Athens on a mid-50s degree evening. Game 1 of the 4-game series. Ohio on top 4-2. We'll check MAC scores as we go along. And Ball State continuing to chirp their way through this part of the schedule. Ball State up 8-0 on Kent State, top of the 4th inning. That's at Schoonover Stadium. They're honoring the College World Series team. It's the 10th anniversary of that team. How in the world has it been 10 years? I remember being in Omaha. I remember seeing Arkansas and Kent State in their first game there. I can't believe it was 10 years ago. Cale Baker leads it off. Nick Dolan and Isaiah Peterson scheduled here against Ted Heidinger. And the first one's a strike to Cale, who is 0 for 1 today. Now, 10 years ago, Kent State made it to Omaha. 0-1, swing and a miss. Good pitch. It's 0-2. They won the Super Regional at Oregon after a tough regional hosted by Purdue. They had a marathon game there. 0-2 pitch. Bounced in, 1-2. But it has been a less than awesome year for Kent State. Down 8-0 to start it off against Ball State. 1-2, fly ball center field. It's going to stay in the park. Granger went back. Now comes sprinting in, makes the catch. Wind knocked it down, blew it back in. Fly ball to center. Here's Nick Dolan. Yesterday, there was just one game in the league, and that was Central Michigan beating Western Michigan 11-4. Couple of finals already today. Central 19, WMU 7. First one to Dolan, swing and a foul tip. It's 0-1. So Central, with their RPI of mid-90s, 94, has won back-to-back games to start that series. Rivalry series for them. 0-1, check swing on a slider low and away. It's a strike. Good pitch from Heidinger. It's 0-2. Northern Illinois helps Ohio beat Eastern Michigan today 9-5 in DeKalb. 0-2 pitch from Heidinger. Shot foul off the fist, first base side, and headed towards the Hocking. Toledo tops Bowling Green 6-1. Rivalry series there. Rockets have had a nice year. Non-conference series, Illinois 2, Miami nothing earlier today in Champaign-Urbana, where Ohio was in the NCAA tournament back in 2015. Dolan takes one low and away. It's 1-2. One gone, bases clear, bottom of the 4th. Ohio on top 4-2 in the pitch. Got under it and popped it up. Shallow center. Granger granging in, now sprinting in, now coasting for the catch. 2 F8s here in the 4th. Back topside, Isaiah Peterson. Walked in the 1st, flew out in the 2nd, hits here now in the 4th. Bottom of the 6th inning, Bowling Green 6, Toledo 3. Game 2 of the doubleheader. Central up 7-0 bottom of the 5th on Western Michigan. I'm pretty sure they're a little bit upset about what happened in Muncie last weekend. They're taking it out on the Broncos on this Derby day. Pitch to Pete. There's a strike. How in the world can Western Michigan not score a run when the Kentucky Derby's happening today? Their horses, shouldn't they be amped up for things? They're getting outscored like 100-0 today. 0-1 pitch, hit on the ground, into right center field for a base hit. Good piece of hitting, Isaiah Peterson. On for the second time in 3 plate appearances. Here's A.J. Roush. Old Buster Bronco ain't going to win the Kentucky Derby today. Roush singled and scored in the first. Singled in the second. 4-2 Ohio. We're in the bottom of the fourth. Presented by Marty the Go-Mart Gopher and Go-Mart. Lob toss over to first. Peterson back in time. Ohio doesn't run a ton. In fact, Ohio has 22 less stolen bases than their opposition this year. 23 for 33. Peterson 6 for 10. And he and Spencer Harbert lead this ball club with 6 stolen sacks. Roush, Ohio's 2-hole hitting right fielder. 4-2 Ohio here in the bottom of the fourth. As the breeze picks up a bit, it's blowing in. It doesn't feel like early May. Another throw over back in time. It is May the 7th, and it feels, in a lot of senses, weather-wise, like the end of March, early April. Just been a horrible weather year. And the pitch, squared a bunt, pulled it back, took a ball low. It's 1-0. Next weekend, if you're coming to Muncie, though, the weather should be good. Illinois, Indiana, parts of Michigan are going to have a heat wave going. 80s and 90s. Throw to first, chases the runner back. The organist finally earning his or her salary today. Throw to first, chases a runner back. Whole lot of stuff going on in sports today, too. The NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs, Major League Baseball, Kentucky Derby, and, of course, right up there with all those events is Ohio and Akron. 1-0. Missed upstairs. 2-0 the count on A.J. Roush. There are folks that play horse races every day. That'd be a tough way to make a living. 2-0 in there for a strike. It's 2-1. If you ever look at a racing form, the amount of information that's on a racing form, it's amazing. All the stuff on all of these horses every day. It's not just the Derby day, it's every day. 2-1 pitch. Missed outside, 3-1 the count. Thoroughbreds and harness all over the country. If you can make a living doing that, you're pretty smart or fairly lucky, or a combination of the two. Throw to first, chases Peterson back. The track that I started going to when I was younger is closed now. Balmoral, South Burbs of Chicago. That was fun and less than profitable. 3-1 pitch, shot down the line and right, curling foul, out of play. But on Derby Day, it's more than just the horse racing. It would be fun to go to the Derby, I think, just to be a part of that. The Twin Spires at Churchill Downs and all the fashion involved with it, the mint juleps and everything. Got to have a strong hat game. 3-2 pitch, runner goes, bouncing ball wide of third, foul. And we'll do it again with a full count and 2 gone, bottom of the fourth, and Ohio on top 4-2. I would guess there are more people wearing fancy hats in that one little patch of earth than anywhere else today. Payoff pitch, runner goes, swing and a miss, strike 3. Heidinger says hi with a hammer to A.J. Roush. Inning done. Ohio got a 2-out single from Peterson and Strands Pete. We're through with 4, presented by Go-Mart. Are you wearing a fancy hat? Did you win today? 4-2 Ohio as we go to the 5th. This is Bobcat Baseball.
At People's Bank, our vision is to be the best community bank in America. We focus on building relationships with our clients and offering cutting-edge financial products. People's Bank is proud to support the local communities in which we work and live. This is Ashley Brown, People's Bank Vice President and Regional Manager, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Okay, people, we all know what's at stake in this game. Zoe, what's at stake?
Our futures.
Our futures. And is anything gonna keep us from achieving our goal?
No way.
Off to the fifth. Presented by Steak and Shake, famous for steak burgers. Strickland family doing great work with that Steak and Shake on East State. 4-2 Ohio as we go to the fifth. Eddie Cutt back on the bump, and the first one is blown past Zach Granger. Swing and a miss. 0-1 the count. 8-9-1 scheduled for Chris Sabo's Akron Zips in the fifth. Slider low and away. 1-1 the count. 4-5-2 for the green and white. 2-3-1 for the dark blue and gold of Zippy the Roo's crew. One of two Kangaroo mascots in Division 1. 1-1. Bounced in. Slider low and away. It's 2-1. Do you know the other? So you've got Akron, the Zips, but the Kangaroo. 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. Down on one knee to pick it up. Casper Bauer got the handle on this one and throws to first in time. Here is Jackson Haas, who singled and scored back in the third. Wonder if he's any relation to former Milwaukee Brewer pitcher Moose Haas. On that Harvey Wallbanger's crew of 1982. Pitch misses low and outside. 1-0 the count. Time's up. The other one, Missouri, Kansas City. They're the Kangaroos. 1-0 pitch. Fouled off. 1-1 the count. And unless I'm missing one, which I don't think I am, I think those are the only two Kangaroo mascots in Division 1. 1-1 pitch from Eddie Cutt to the 9-hole hitter, and that hit him on the left thigh. It was a changeup. So Haas has been on base now twice. Here's Tate Wargo. He's been on base twice, too. Their leadoff hitter and second baseman. Singled in the first, reached on an error in the third. Hits here now in the fifth. Ohio would love its 22nd double play of the season right here. First one sweeps low and outside. 1-0. In fact, some of the guys in the dugout, in Ohio's dugout, were asking what a zip was. Well, it is, I guess, a kangaroo. 1-0, runner goes, swing and a miss. And actually, was that a foul ball or time called? Foul ball, it's 1-1, thank you. This series started all the way back in 1919 when the Black Sox did their thing. 1-1 the count and the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. This is game 110 all time. Ohio has 71 wins. And Akron has 38. Ohio won that first meeting 12-2. Throw to first, chases the runner back. But remember, Akron dropped baseball after the 2015 season, brought it back in the fall of 2019. 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground through the left side hole, past the diving Dolan in the left. And the Zips have something zipping here in the fifth. Up to second goes Haas. Wargo with the single. He's been on base 3 times. Here's Justin Barr. Bobcats softball playing right now. Lost game 1 of a doubleheader to Western Michigan earlier, and now down 2-1, top of 3. So you've got 2 games going on right now. There's a web stream of that, too. Bouncing ball to second. Tag the runner going by 1. On to first, double play. And there is double play number 22 of the season. Richardson tagged the runner. Wargo going by. He tried to elude him. He would have been out of the base path anyway. But the tag and the throw to first. And there's the inning-ending double play. Halfway home. Presented by Steak and Shake. Ohio 4, Akron 2. This is Bobcat Baseball.
Okay, people. We all know what's at stake in this game. Zoe, what's at stake?
Our futures.
Our futures. And is anything gonna keep us from achieving our goal?
No way.
Because what do we have?
The plan.
Ohio's 529 plan. Because in this family, how do we play the college savings game?
Tax-free.
And where do we play it?
I don't know, Daddy.
That's okay, Pumpkin.
Want to win at college savings? Go to collegeadvantage.com/Bobcats.
Whether you're coming to Athens to root on the Bobcats, visiting friends and family, or just in town for business, the Hampton Inn in Athens wants to be your home away from home. With 86 sparkling rooms, complimentary high-speed internet, hot breakfast served each morning, and a spa and business center, you can expect a great night's stay with service that will bring you back. Visit us on the web at hamptoninn.com. That's hamptoninn.com. And go Bobcats!
Bottom of the 5th inning is on. Welcome back to the Wren on a, by May standards, chilly, breezy, cloudy, not great evening. All sunny on that scoreboard, though. Ohio and those yellow bulbs leads 4-2. 4-5-2 for the Cat crew. 2-4-1 for the Zippy the Roo crew. Ted Heidinger has regathered himself and looked pretty good in the bottom of the 4th inning. Colin Kasperbauer, Mason Minzy, and Spencer Harbord scheduled here, and the first one is wrapped on the ground to first, foul. It is 0-1. Kasperbauer doubled in the first, was hit in the second, and here we go in the 5th. Thanks to everybody's All-American Tom Davis for listening today. 0-1, there's a strike. It is 0-2. I don't know his exact title, but I think he and the president run the university. 1-1 pitch coming. Hit on the ground, right side to his left. Wargo bobbled it, regathers, throws to first late. Should be an error. Is an error. And Kasperbauer on. Here's Mason Minzy. Yeah. 1927, and Tom texts me a picture of his computer where he's looking this up in his mansion somewhere here in Athens. But anyway, 1927 campus-wide contest, and they chose the name of Zippers. Also the name of popular overshoes sold by Akron's B.F. Goodrich. 1950, they shortened it to Zips. Zippy the mascot began 54 years ago. May 1st, 1953. And she looks good all these years later. Zippy's a female. Here's Mason Minzy. 1-1 the count. Bottom of the 5th. 4-2 Ohio at the lead. If there are Zip fans listening, you know this story by heart, and you've heard every announcer talk about it over the years, but it's baseball, so we have the time. There's a strike. It's 1-2 on Minzy. Was hit by a pitch in the first, grounded out in the second. And at James A. Rhodes Arena, next time you go there, they had their graduation there today. They've got a big statue of Zippy right inside, so you could get your picture taken with everyone's favorite kangaroo. 1-2 the count. Minzy, Ohio's cleanup hitter, trying to do just that. 42 runs batted in this year. 7 homers. 4-2 Cats in the 5th. And they're worried about Casper Bauer at first. One and two the count on Minzy. Another throw over back in time. Is Casper Bauer. Harbert on deck. He's 2 for 2 today. 1-2 pitch. Got under it, popped it up, foul towards the Bobcat dugout. Long run, Reinhardt ran out of room. To his credit, he was sprinting over there, and it was just foul. 2 strikes and a ball on Mason Minzy. Ohio with the 4 spot in the first inning. Jordan Bowes, who's handling the web stream today. 1-2 pitch, missed outside, 2-2. He's a booth over from me. I can knock on the wall between us. And he texts saying that Canton State University of New York and Austin College have kangaroo mascots too. Those are non-D1 schools. 2-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Pulled the string on a breaking ball. Good pitch for the strikeout. That's the 3rd of the day for Ted Heidinger. Here's Spencer Harbert. 1 gone, runner at first, bottom of the first. Ohio on top 4-2. And the pitch. Bounced in, nice save by Sprocket, who kind of hopped over there like a toad. It is 1-0. Get it? 1-0 pitch. Got under it. Fly ball center field. Granger there, and he makes the catch. If a ball was never going to come down, that would have been it. That was up there for a while. 2 gone. Here's Alex Finning. Casper Bauer on with a error to start. He's on at first. 2 gone, bottom 5. Ohio trails 4-2. Well, we talk about kangaroo mascots. How many others are Bobcats across the country? I'll give you a second here. Big swing and a miss for Finney, who grounded out in the first and rolled into a double play in the 3rd. On the Division I level, anyway, how many Bobcats are there? There are 4. Right on right here, Heidinger from the stretch. And the pitch. Good pitch, outside edge, 0-2. Ohio, Montana State, Texas State, and they've got hockey, Quinnipiac. Those are your 4. 0-2 the count, 2 gone, bottom of the 5th. Ohio on top, 4-2. Mascot brain teasers on this Saturday night. It's a fun way to spend a Saturday night. Pitch misses up and away. It's 1-2. Ohio 5 hits. Akron has 4. There have been 4 errors in this game, and we're in the 5th. That's a high number. Heidinger from the stretch. And the 1-2. Just got a piece, fouled it back to the screen. To his credit, the Akron starter, there was not a lot of thought after the first inning that he would get to the 5th, but he has. Ohio, the 4 runs in the first, but now nothing after. And this is a little closer than you thought it might be here in the bottom of the fifth. Ohio up 2. 1-2 pitch. Low and away. Close, but outside of the zone to Ohio's right-handed hitting DH. Two and two the count, 2 gone here in the fifth. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Elevated heat. Wow. Rushed it past him for his 4th strikeout of the day. Heidinger's giving his ball club a chance. We're through with 5, 4-2 Ohio. Game 1 of this 4-game series from Athens. This is Bobcat Baseball.
If you're traveling to a game, a weekend road trip, or just around town, you need to stop at Go-Mart. You'll find a Go-Mart open 24 hours a day right off the interstate or right off Main Street in your local community. You can refuel your ride with quality gasoline and also yourself with popular snacks, drinks, and more. We're making it easy to keep up with your busy schedule by keeping you on the go. Go-Mart is the proud sponsor of Ohio Bobcat football.
Go for good times. Go for Go-Mart.
Voice of the Bobcats, Russ Eisenstein, on behalf of David White Services, the largest heating and cooling dealer in Southeast Ohio. They've been the choice of thousands for over 45 years. Offering the most efficient Lennox heat pumps, air conditioners, and furnaces, David White Services can save you money on your heating and cooling bills.
Thank you.
Top of the 6th inning is on. Welcome back to Athens. 4 back out there, and the first one's fouled off. Third base side out of play by Cameron Benson, who's 0 for 2 today. Next one, swing and a miss. Strike 2. Benson was strikeout victim number 2. Eddie Cutt has 6 of them. Just missed on his 7th. That dropped low. It's 1-2. Next one, hit on the ground through the right side hole, base hit. Over to get it is Roush. It is a solid single to lead off the Akron 6th. Here's Nick Arrivo, their cleanup hitter. Tripled in the 4th, past the diving Peterson. Akron and Ohio both have 5 hits today. Arrivo struck out in the 2nd. Gets under this and pops it up at the plate. Minzy discards the mask, looks up there, and makes the one-handed catch. Back behind the dish. 1 gone. Here's Brian Schellenbarger. Be careful with this guy. He's their best hitter. 281 hitter. Already has a ribby today. He has 4 homers. One gone, runner at first. Top of the 6th. Ohio leads at 4-2. Throw to first. Back in time as a runner. On the air tomorrow at about 12:50 for 1 o'clock first pitch. We got 16 innings of fun tomorrow. Fly ball, right field, hit pretty deep. Going back, Roush at the warning track at the wall. It is gone. 2-run homer. Told you to be careful with him. Schellenbarger sends one over the boards and right, and we're tied at 4. Homer number 5, RBI 27 and 8 for Schellenbarger. No better than when we started. The Zips zap cut with a 2-run big fly here in the 6th. Here's Jerry Reinhardt. Struck out in the 2nd, reached on an error in the 4th. Hits here now in the 6th, and a brand new ball game, all level at 4. Right on right in the pitch, squared to bunt, pulled it back. It's a strike. It's 0-1. I said it's a winnable series, and it is. But Akron's not going to give it to Ohio, and they showed some fight last weekend against their rival. There's a strike. It is 0-2. So Ohio's going to have to come back with a little something here. Bouncing ball towards third. Harry Johnson in the ball game now defensively. Throws to first in time for the out. 2 gone. Bases cleared. Ball game tied at 4. Here's Michael Sprocket. Casper Bowers at second. Richardson did leave the game because of injury. First one to the left-handed hitting Sprocket's a strike. It's 0-1. At the start of the game, in the first, it looked like Ohio was going to run away. Fly ball down the line and right towards the corner. That ball is foul. Oof, he hit that a long way. Sprocket tied with Benson with their home run lead now with Schellenbarger, who hit his fifth. So they have 3 guys in this lineup that have 5 home runs, which is not an eye-popping total by any stretch. But Sprocket's capable. 0-2. Cut over through it. Missed the handle on it as well. That's low and outside. It's 1-2. So again, it is Johnson at third. Casper Bauer at second now. Richardson out of the game because of injury. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Climbed the ladder with a fastball, and Sprocket came up empty. But the big blast came from Brian Schellenbarger. 2-run homer. We're tied at 4 as we go to the bottom of the 6th. In a ball game that's presented by Integrated Services for Behavioral Health. Healthy people, strong communities. That's Integrated Services. This is Bobcat Baseball.
Voice of the Bobcats, Russ Eisenstein, on behalf of David White Services, the largest heating and cooling dealer in Southeast Ohio. They've been the choice of thousands for over 45 years. Offering the most efficient Lennox heat pumps, air conditioners, and furnaces, David White Services can save you money on your heating and cooling bills.
Thanks, Russ. I'm David White.
And I'm Esther White Thomas, inviting you to call us today to schedule a free estimate for heating and cooling or a new gas fireplace.
David White Services is a proud sponsor of Ohio Bobcat Athletics.
Get your ice cold Bud Light Seltzer Hip. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now, Hip. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Ow. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer, IRC Beer, beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
New ball game. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Ohio 4, Akron 4. 4-6-2 for the Zips. 4-5-2 for Ohio. Bobcats come into today as the 4 team in the league, trying to anchor their spot in the upcoming Mid-American Conference tournament. Next weekend's against the best team in this league right now, and that's Ball State, who right now is leading Kent State 12-0 in the bottom of the 7th inning. KSU might be run ruled with just 2 hits on the day that they're honoring their College World Series 10th anniversary. Oof. Harry Johnson leads it off here. He actually did strike out in the 3rd, came in. That was his first plate appearance, so this is his 2nd. He leads it off in the bottom of the 6th against Ted Heidinger, and the first one's a ball. It's 1-0. So again, Michael Richardson left the ball game earlier. This is fouled off. Heidinger, 78 pitches. Actually 80 pitches now, with a 1-1 count on Harry Johnson. Then Cale Baker and Nick Dolan. 1-2 the count. Harrison Johnson is 5 for 23. hitting this year. 4 homers, fly ball, hit well, right center field. This ball's got a chance. Warning track wall and gone. A Bobcat big fly blast for Harrison Johnson to lead off the bottom of the 6th, and Ohio takes the lead back, 5-4. Just his 6th hit of the year, his first homer, and his 4th RBI, and a big blast. 5-4 Cats here in the 6th, a leadoff long ball for Harrison Johnson. Here's Cale Baker. So Johnson didn't start the game, struck out in his first plate appearance, sent one out of here, and the first one up and in and back to the backstop. It's 1-0. That ball was just to the right of the 380 marker in right center field. Schellenbarger went back and ran out of room. Ohio on top, 5-4 in the pitch to Baker. Fastball lobbed away. It's 2-0. So it takes everybody, much like Nigel, the Penguin, back in the dugout for the Bobcats today. Johnson didn't get the start, but a big fly gives Ohio a 1-run lead. Baker tried to drop and drive, and that was low, and he swung through it. It's 2-1. Home run number 39 for the team. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Opponents this year against Ohio have hit 40 long balls. So to come right back after the game was tied in the top of the 6th, it says a lot. This one sweeps low and outside. 3-2 the count. Payoff pitch to Cale Baker. Low, ball 4. Good start here to the 6th. Here's Nick Dolan. 6th inning presented by Integrated Services for Behavioral Health. Healthy people, strong communities. That's Integrated Services. Dolan grounded out in the 2nd, flew out in the 4th. Hits here now in the 6th. It's gone final. Kent State loses to Ball State 12-0. They were out hit 12-2. Kent State had 4 errors. First one to Dolan, squared to bunt, and apparently offered on the appeal. It's 0-1. I'm sure the alums and College World Series team that came back there to Kent not happy with what they saw. Ball State continues to do what they're doing. 0-1, squared to bunt, pulled it back. It's low and away. 1-1 the count on Dolan. I know former Ohio Sports Information Director and Kent State alum Mike Ashcraft was making his way to Kent this weekend. He was the SID for that College World Series team. Former voice of the Flashes, Ty Linder, there too. He deserved to be there. 1-1 pitch, fouled off at the plate. Always enjoyed Ty's broadcast of Kent State everything. But anyway, Ball State anchoring their spot at the top of the league after the sweep of Central, and then Central taking care of Western Michigan this weekend. Tournament will either be in Mount Pleasant or Muncie. 1-2 pitch, a little bit away, 2-2. For ease of movement and everything, I'd prefer Muncie. Unless I win about $1 million at Soaring Eagle, then the tournament can be in Mount Pleasant. 2-2 pitch, fouled back to the screen. But I might have to ask Brett Manis' dad for a loan. He doesn't know anything about that Soaring Eagle stuff. 2-2 the count, runner at first, 5-4 Ohio here in the 6th. And the pitch. Just missed low and outside, good take. 3-2 the count. I'll have some dinner recommendations for the group from Muncie next weekend. There's a really good steakhouse in downtown Muncie. 3-2 pitch, Fly ball hit a ton to left. It is going to be gone. A Bobcat blast for Nick Dolan. And Ohio gets a 2-run shot from the 9-man in the lineup. It is 7-4. Home run from Harrison Johnson in the inning. Nick Dolan does it here. Cats on top by 3 in the 6th. Homer number 5 of the year. RBIs 15 and 16 for Ohio shortstop. Top of the lineup, Isaiah Peterson. Time called. Pitching coach out to the mound. And Akron's bullpen going to get cranked up here. Left center field and gone by a long way. Over the 380 marker in left. I didn't see where it landed, but it might have cleared that screen out there too. So it takes a full team, right? Harrison Johnson and then Nick Dolan here. Then you set it up for the big bashers. Peterson, Roush, and Casper Bauer. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. 3 runs in on homers here. 2-run shot Dolan, solo Tater Johnson. Here's Isaiah Peterson. And this is exactly what you need when the game was tied at 4 on a 2-run shot by Schellenbarger in the top of the inning. Peterson on base twice today, walked and scored in the 1st, singled in the 4th, flew out in the 2nd, left-handed batter, center fielder, takes a ball. It's 1-0. And you shan't forget about the well-worked walk by Cale Baker. 1-0. Got under it and popped it up. This is back of second. Shortstop Benson over, gives way now second baseman Wargo. Makes the one-handed catch. That's the first down of the inning. Here's A.J. Roush. Singled and scored in the 1st, singled in the 2nd, struck out in the 4th, hits here now in the 6th with Ohio on top 7-4 in the pitch. Fastball missed outside. It's 1-0. From Ted Heidinger, who has given up 2 dingers here in the inning. Pitch 98 misses high. It's 2-0. The Colorado native brings it home. Smash to left for a base hit. Solid single just to the right of the shortstop Benson, about head high as it passed right in front of him. Here's Colin Casperbauer. Activity in that Zip pen. Ohio could deliver the knockout blow to the Zip starter right here. Casperbauer's been on base every time today. 18 straight games he's been on base. Doubled and scored in the 1st. He was hit in the 2nd, reached on an error in the 5th. Playing at 2nd now defensively. Runner at 1st, 1 gone, 3 already in. Ohio on top by 3, and the first one is off the end of the bat, foul. Third base side now to play. Ohio with 4 in the 1st, now 3 here in the 6th. Single tallies for the Zips in the 3rd and 4th innings, and 2 in the top of the 6th. 0-1 pitch from Heidinger. Strike in the outside edge. Took something off a fastball. 2 strikes and nothing on Ohio's 3-hole hitting number 2, Colin Casperbauer. Pitch 102 coming here from the Zip starter. Instead of throw to first. Oof. And leaping over the sliding Roush was the first baseman Barr. 0-2 the count on Casper Bauer. Ohio on top by 3. And the pitch. Hit him. He's all right, and he'll jog down to first. Didn't see exactly where it hit him, but runners on first and second now. That's the second time that Casper Bauer's been plunked tonight. So Rouse to second, Casper Bauer at first. Menzies the batter. He was hit in the first, grounded out in the second, struck out in the fifth. Has 7 homers this year, 42 runs batted in. A long ball here would make it 10-4. And this one might be over and out. Good buddy. Ohio's out-hit the Zips 8-6. Here it is from Heidinger. And frisbeed past him, swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Productive 6th inning, really, for both ball clubs. 0-1, hit on the ground through the right side hole, base hit. Rouse hits third, green light on. He will score without a play. It's 8-4 on an RBI single, Mason Minzy. Runners on the corners, 1 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. A 4 spot here on the Zips. Doubling up Akron here in the 6th. Time called, pitching change now. Chris Sabo out of that first base dugout, and they're going to go to the bullpen. Ohio has taken Heidinger out of the game. 1 gone, bottom of the 6th, 4 already in, 8-4 Ohio. We'll tell you about the Zip reliever after this timeout. This is Bobcat Baseball.
Get your ice cold Bud Light Seltzer here. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now here. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Ow. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer, IRC Beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
Plan your next visit to stand up and cheer for your Ohio Bobcats in Athens County, Ohio. Visit AthensOhio.com, the best resource for where to eat, where to stay, where to shop, and where to play. Athens County is home to countless trails and outdoor activities. Enjoy mountain biking, kayaking, rock climbing, and hiking. Find your own adventure. Cruise the Hockhocking Adena Bikeway. Mountain bike the Bailey's Trail System. Hike trails less traveled at Stroud's Run State Park. Or ride 9 thrilling motorcycle routes on Ohio's Windy 9. We can't wait to see you in Athens County, Ohio.
Bottom of the 6th inning continues. Productive for the Cats already. 4 already in. Runners on the corners, 1 gone. 8-4 Ohio. New pitcher in, Sean Perkins for the Zips. Freshman from Cambridge. 6'4", 200. Sean Perkins in for Akron. Perkins making his 11th appearance. He's 0-1. And has a 12.27 ERA. There are some massive ERAs on this ball club. Opposition hitting .338 against him. 8 strikeouts, 14 walks, 22 runs, 20 earned, and 14 2/3 innings. 23 hits, 22 runs in that time. Wow. He does have a save. And he will face off against Spencer Harbert here. His number is 4. Harbert's number is 4. Ohio with 4 already in here in the 6th. Up by 4, 8-4. Harbert with 2 singles today, and he popped out in the 5th. Ohio trying to put this game out of reach here in the latter stages of the middle innings. First one to him. He throws hard. Fastball strike in the inside edge. It's 0-1. Game was tied at 4, heading to the bottom of the 6th. Now Ohio's put up a 4 spot. 2 4-run racks, the first and the 6th. Bouncing ball to short to his right, Benson. Second one on to first. Late, brings in a run. 9-4 Ohio. Casper Bauer scores from third. Out at second is Minzy. Harbert reaches on the fielder's choice. Ohio on top by 5 with that 5-run inning. Here's Alex Finney, 9-man to bat in the inning. Harrison Johnson led off this inning with a homer. 2 gone in the frame now, runner at first. First pitch swinging, pop-up foul, first base sign out of play. You saw some flashes from Heidinger, but touched up in the first and now in the 6th. Throw to first. And jumping over the sliding Harbert to flag it was Barr. Finney today 0 for 3 with the strikeout. Ohio trying to win for the 72nd all-time time against the Zips. 0-1. That's behind him, back to the backstop. It's a wild one that moves Harbert up to second. You could tell that he didn't have a real good handle on that. Wiped his fingers off on his pant leg. It's 1-1. Seven combined runs in this inning. Next one misses inside, 2-1. Perkins from the stretch in the 2-1 pitch. Popped it up, shallow right, going to be a tough play. Drops in, base hit. Hitting third, coming in to score, and sliding in there safely is Harbert. It's 10-4 now on a 6-run inning here in the 6th appropriately. A little flare to shallow right. It was basically in between a full-fledged pop-up and a flare. Kind of split the difference there. It was a long run for Wargo, and then Schellenbarger came in. 2 gone in the frame, runner at first. Ohio on top 10-4. Here's Harrison Johnson, who started off the inning with a homer. Hits here now, and he takes the ball. It's 1-0. 10-4 Ohio. Finney with his 16th run batted in. And the pitch. Low. Two and 0. Ohio's batted around here in the 6th inning. 2-0 pitch. Outside. 3-0. The Zips, on average, give up just shy of 9 runs a contest, and they score around 4 runs a game. This is their 45th game. 3-0 pitch. Low and in, ball 4. Inning continues. First and second, the runners. Here's Cale Baker. He walked already in the inning. Ten runs on 10 hits. That's some good run and hit economy. 2 gone, runners on first and second. Pitches outside, throw down to first late. Sliding back in is Johnson. Perkins from the stretch. Brings it home. Fly ball, right center field, hit on the line. It's going to get down, get through, and two hop the wall. It will clear the bases. 1 run comes in to score. 2 runs come in to score. Sliding in safely with run number 12 for Ohio is Harrison Johnson. Ohio with an 8-run 6th inning. Cats on top with a double from Cale Baker. RBIs up now to 19 for Baker. Finney scores, Johnson behind him. Here's Nick Dolan, 12-4 Cats. Here in the 6th. Ohio's in run rule country now. Dolan swings for the fences, fouled it off, it's 0-1. A 2-run homer and then a shutdown 7th would end the game. 0-1 the count, 2 gone to the pitch. Low, 1-1. So Baker with a walk and a double in the inning. There have been 2 homers in the inning. 6 hits. Dolan takes low. 2-1 the count. 9-man in the lineup. This is really batting around now. Two and one the count with 2 away. Dolan, who hit a 2-run homer, in there. Pitch misses low. Backside throw to second. That's a long throw down there, but back in time is Cale Baker. Bobcat softball has cut the deficit now, down 5-4 to Western Michigan. Middle innings there. They are in the 5th. Dolan hit a 2-run homer earlier. Can he do one here? 3-1 pitch, hit on the ground to left. Base hit. Past the diving Benson. Runners on the corners now. Here's Isaiah Peterson. Another hit for Dolan, so a homer and a single in the inning. Perkins in after Heidinger leaves. Can Pete pop one out of here or clear the bases here? Runners on the corners with 2 gone, an 8 spot, and a big old rack here for the Cats in the 6th. Out hitting Akron, now 12-6. Here it is to Peterson. Hit on the ground to second. Wargo there. Sidearm throw. Got him. Inning done. 8 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. No errors. 2 left. We go to the 7th. 12-4 Ohio. This is Bobcat Baseball.
The road to a championship is built on years of practice and hard work. That's true in basketball and the construction industry. The apprenticeship and upgrade training programs provided by the Athens Area Union Building Trades produces the workforce with the most modern skills and cutting-edge knowledge in the industry. The key to success to the Bobcats on the floor is the same as your choice on the work site. The winning move is working with members of the Athens Area Union Building Trades, proud sponsor of Ohio University basketball.
This is how we do it.
At Kroger, we believe it takes the right team to bring you the freshest produce. That's why we partner with farmers who grow only the best, because that level of teamwork means better, fresher options time and time again. From fresh berries to fresh tomatoes, we know the farm is where it all grows. From their farms to your forks, working with farmers is what it takes to be fresh for everyone. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Seventh innings on, Ohio 12, Akron 4. Welcome back to the Wren. First pitch swinging, bouncing ball to short to start the 7th inning off. And Granger's retired on 1 pitch. Eddie Cutt back out there for the Cats. Zach Granger rolls out to short. One away here in the 7th after an 8 spot dropped on the visitors from the Rubber City in the bottom of the 6th. Eddie Cut back out there. 1-0 the count, and there's a strike. 1-1 on Jackson Haas. Next one, shot to short, caught on a dive by Dolan. Doing it with defense. Went to his right, laid out, made the catch. Haas retired. That wasn't a full-on smash, but it was hit hard. And Dolan dove for it. That's 2 quick outs. Here's Tate Wargo. And the pitch missed inside. I hear Mike Tirico off in the distance. Derby coverage going on. 1-0, fouled off, first base side out of play. It's amazing. You could be at the ballpark and watch the Kentucky Derby on a phone and still see the Cats. 1-1, bounced in. 2-1 the count. Eddie Cut, you talk about pitch count here. He's at 75 pitches now. 2-1, hit to right, going to drop in, base hit. Roush over and to his left, played it on one hop. So a 2-out single for Tate Wargo. Here's Justin Barr. Two away in the 7th. 12-12-2 for Ohio. 4-7-2 for the Zips. Get out of the inning right here. Score 2 and be done. Pitch was low, but he offered. Tried to check it up. It's 0-1. Ohio trying to improve to 10-4 at home this year. 1-0. Swing and a miss. All kinds of off balance on that swing. Count level to ball and a strike. Breeze appears to be changing course now. It's going to warm up tomorrow. And then will be even warmer on Monday. The break even from Eddie Cut. Low and away, just out of the mitt, trickles past Minzy and up 90 feet. He had it and lost it, so you can make the case for wild pitch or pass ball, but either way, it's a runner in scoring position now for the Zips. 2-1 the count. On Barr, who struck out in the first, grounded out in the third, double play in the 5th. Ohio on top by 8, and the pitch from Cut. Bounced in through the wickets of Minzy, and then again up 90 feet goes Tate Wargo. Three and 1 the count. Cut from the line. 3-1 pitch. Tapped foul. Right at home. Trickles back to the backstop. 3-2. 78 pitches. 70. Well, actually, that's a little behind. 83 pitches now for Eddie Cut. The 84th at full with 2 gone. Just missed inside. Now it's 3-2. Scoreboard had it at 3-2 before. It's 3-2 now. On Justin Barr. Payoff pitch. Bouncing ball, weakly hit to the right of the mound near the line. Cut, gathers and throws and got him. That was midway down the line at first. That's a long run for Cut after the follow through. He picked it up, threw to first, got him by half a step. Inning done. No runs a hit, no errors and a man left. We stretch in Athens. Ohio 12, Akron 4. This is Bobcat Baseball.
Let's go Cats. Let's go Labatt Blue Light. When you drink a pristine Canadian Pilsner, you're good at beer. Bobcats fans, grab a Labatt Blue Light and be good at beer. Always enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2021 Labatt USA, Buffalo, New York. All rights reserved. Labatt, registered U.S. trademark of Labatt Brewing Company, Ltd.
Hi, this is Jared Dean with Dean Heating and Cooling. As your local Tempstar dealer, you can experience superior home comfort with Tempstar game-changing technology. Whether you need a fall tune-up or a midwinter repair call, our expert technicians will make sure your heating system is running at peak performance. Count on Dean Heating and Cooling and Tempstar to keep you cozy all winter long. Find us online at deanheatingandcooling.com and go Cats!
Party in the USA, party here at the Wren. 12-12-2 for the Cats, 4-7-2 for the Zips. Bobcat baseball here in the last of the seventh after good participation in the seventh inning stretch. Seventh inning presented by Qdoba. Qdoba stands for flavor. East State Street in Athens, online at qdoba.com. 2 runs here and Ohio wins the game. Ohio on top 12-4. Perkins back out there for the Zips, and the first one is a strike. It's 0-1. Ohio leads it off with A.J. Roush. It is 2, 3, and 4 scheduled here against the Zips. Perkins out of the pen, works from the stretch the whole time, and he brings it home. Upstairs, 1-1. Bobcats on top by 8. You're in the last of the seventh. Run rule is if you're up by 10 or more after 7, game's done. 1-1. Fly ball left field deep. This ball's got a chance. Warning track and wall and caught. Long run by Granger, and he granged over there to make the play. Granger ranged over. That is just to the right of the 380 marker and at the base of the scoreboard just over the wall and left. Roush gave it a ride. Here's Colin Kasperbauer. Would have been Ohio's 3rd home run of the day. Kasperbauer doubled and scored in the first. He was hit in the second, reached on an error in the 5th, and he was hit again in the 6th. Kasperbauer 1 for 2 today with 2 runs scored. First one to the left-handed hitting second baseman now is up and away. It's 1-0. One gone, last of the seventh, 12-4 Ohio. And the pitch. Foul tipped, 1-1. Ohio trying to go 2 over 500 overall and 1 over break even in the league. 1-1. Fouled off, back a home, out of play. This is game 25 in league play for Ohio. Bobcats are 12-12. This is game 33 in league play for the Zips. 1-2, limit away. 2-2 the count. Two-two pitch, low and outside, 3-2. Remember, Ohio had a non-conference weekend, and Ohio has 4 MAC games that were called off. 2 against Northern and 2 against Bowling Green, so that's why Ohio's conference game total is light. 3-2 pitch, fly ball, left field. Going to be a tough play. Long run, Arrivo in, makes the catch. 2 gone, bases clear. Here's Mason Minzy. Ohio on top, 12-4 here in the 7th. Minzy today is 1 for 3. RBI single in the 6th. Bases cleared, 2 gone. Ohio on top, 12-4. And the pitch. Fouled back. 0-1. One o'clock first game tomorrow. 7-inning contest followed by a 9-inning game. 16 innings of baseball fun. 0-1 pitch. Outside. Tomorrow's Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. And there's no better gift than 16 innings of MAC baseball and flowers. 1-1. There's the strike. It's 1-2. I mean, really, what else would a mother want? Being at the ballpark for Bobcats and Zips. 1-2. This is popped up, foul ground, third base side. Reinhardt over, makes the catch right in front of the Bobcat dugout. Well, mothers deserve more than just one day, but it's a whole weekend, and we wouldn't be here without our mothers. So happy Mother's Day weekend to them. Billy Joel plays as we go to the 8th, 12-4 Ohio in Uptown Athens. This is Bobcat Baseball.
Let's go Cats. Let's go Labatt Blue Light. When you drink a
Let O'Neill Hartman Insurance show you how Grange's strong value and fast claim service delivers league-leading coverage. O'Neill Hartman Insurance will find you a Grange auto policy that balances competitive rates and responsive Grange claim service. O'Neill Hartman Insurance considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call O'Neill Hartman at 740-797-4685 or visit them online at o'neillhartman.com.
You expect world-class primary care from Memorial Health System. It's time to expect more, much more. Our patients now also get free virtual urgent care. So expect our expertise everywhere and answers anytime for free. No one else offers this because we're reinventing primary care. So find out more and expect more today from Memorial Health System.
Eddie Cunt back out there for the Bobcats. Ohio leads at 12-4 as we go to the 8th. 12-12-2 for Ohio. 4-7-2 for Akron. Eddie Cutt ready to go here in the top of the 8th. Cameron Benson's the leadoff batter, and he takes one low. It's 1-0. Struck out in the 1st, popped out in the 4th, singled in the 6th. They're off at the Derby, I hear. There's a strike. It's 1-1. Big swing and a miss. 1-2. There were two 5-1 favorites in the Derby. So no real landslide. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Benson down on strikes. Eddie Cutt with the strikeout. Been a little while since he's had a strikeout. In fact, that's his first K since what? The third inning. Strike on Arrivo, who struck out in the 2nd, tripled in the 4th, popped out in the 6th. Cleanup hitter, hitting now with the 2-strike count on him. 1 gone, bases cleared, top of the 8th. Ohio on top, 12-4. Next one missed inside. 1-2. That's 7 strikeouts for Eddie Cutt now. Fly ball down the line and right. Foul, out of play. Down the stretch they come at the Derby. 1-2 the count. 1 gone, bases clear. Ohio on top by 8. Bouncing ball to second. Casper Bauer down on the knee to pluck it up. Throws to first in time for the out. 2 gone. Bases clear. Ohio on top by 8. Bunch of horses are bunched up as they're coming to the tape. And we'll see who the winner was. 3 were really close at the wire. Fly ball hit to left towards the line. Harbert runs over, dives, and made the catch. Or did he not? Yes, he did. Holds the ball up, maybe about 5 feet away from the line. Came over, laid out, made the play. Inning done. Hang a star on that one for Spencer Harbert in left. Ohio leads at 12-4 as we go to the bottom of the 8th. This is Bobcat Baseball.
At People's Bank, our vision is to be the best community bank in America. We focus on building relationships with our clients and offering cutting-edge financial products. People's Bank is proud to support the local communities in which we work and live. This is Ashley Brown, People's Bank Vice President and Regional Manager, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Okay, people, we all know what's at stake in this game. Zoe, what's at stake?
Our futures.
Our futures. And is anything gonna keep us from achieving our goal?
No way.
Because what do we have?
The plan.
Ohio's 529 plan. Because in this family, how do we play the college savings game?
Tax-free.
And where do we play it?
I don't know, Daddy.
That's okay, Pumpkin.
Want to win at college savings? Go to collegeadvantage.com/Bobcats.
Bottom of the 8th inning's on in Athens. Ohio leads it 12-4. 2 runs and we're done, but really it would go to the 9th anyway with a good chance of winning, even if it does end in regulation. One of the longest shots just won at the Derby, and appropriately named Rich Strike has struck it rich. Depending on how you got it, 82-1 potentially. Bouncing ball to short. That's a hip-high hop. Throw to first in time. Harbert's retired 6-3. 1 gone, bottom of the 8th. Harbert with 2 hits today. Here's Alex Finney. Bottom of the 8th, Ohio on top by 8. Rich Strike struck it rich for anybody that played that horse. 82-1, 90-1, whatever to 1. That's a whole lot. One of the longest shots ever to win at the Derby. Amazing. 1-0 pitch in there for his strike. It's 1-1. 1 gone here in the 8th. Ohio on top 12-4. Can you imagine? 1-1 pitch. Bouncing ball wide to third, foul. It is 1-2 on Alex Finney. Ohio on top by 8. A long shot of all long shots. 80-1, just won at the Derby. 1-2, pop up, foul, first base side. Bar over towards the Zip dugout, makes the catch. 2 gone. Here's Harrison Johnson. He was part of the fun for the Bobcats to lead off the 6th. Harry Johnson with Ohio on top by 8 here in the 8th. And you would have to figure, now there is activity in Ohio's bullpen, but you wonder if Eddie Cutt would come out for the 9th. Pitch misses a little bit outside, 1-0. Cloud cover here at the ballpark, been cloudy all day. Lights are on here. Breeze has dropped off a bit. It will warm up tomorrow. Perkins from the stretch, 1-0. Strike, 1-1. 1-1 pitch. There's a strike. It's 1-2. I mean, just imagine what it would have been like if you won on an 80-1 shot. And you, I mean, that's life-changing money depending on what you placed on it. 1-2. Inside, it's 2-2. And because there is no horse racing in college athletics, there is equestrian, but because there's no horse racing in college athletics, you are able to make a wager on it if you wish. If you are affiliated with the university. 2-2, swing and a miss, strike 3, inning over. We go to the 9th. I hope all of your long shots come in. 12-4 Cats. This is Bobcat Baseball.
Okay, people, we all know what's at stake in this game. Zoe, what's at stake?
Our futures.
Our futures. And is anything gonna keep us from achieving our goal?
No way.
Because what do we have?
The plan.
Ohio's 529 plan. Because in this family, how do we play the college savings game?
Tax-free.
And where do we play it?
I don't know, Daddy.
That's okay, Pumpkin.
Want to win at college savings? Go to collegeadvantage.com/Bobcats.
Whether you're coming to Athens to root on the Bobcats, visiting friends and family, or just in town for business, the Hampton Inn in Athens wants to be your home away from home. With 86 sparkling rooms, complimentary high-speed internet, hot breakfast served each morning, and a spa and business center, you can expect a great night's stay with service that will bring you back. Visit us on the web at hamptoninn.com. That's hamptoninn.com. And go Bobcats!
To the 9th we go. Down the stretch we come. Ohio 12, Akron 4. Welcome back to the Wren. Ohio on top by 8 with that 8-run 6th inning. That is a rewind all in on itself. And we'll tweet that out later on tonight. And so I'll spend my Saturday night all for you. In the name of infotainment, Adam Beery out there now to conclude this for the Cats. Barring a kind of like 80-1 shot for the Zips here in the 9th. But you never know. That's baseball. But looking good for the green and white for sure. Adam Beery out there, his 8th appearance, 8 ERA, 9 innings of work, 11 hits, 8 runs all earned, 4 walks, 9 strikeouts. 9th inning on, and the first one, swing and a miss. 0-1 the count on Reinhardt for Akron. Reinhardt, Sprocket, and Granger scheduled here. Left on right, the pitch from Beery. Drops low and in. 1-1 the count. Ohio on top by 8 and trying to go to 13-12 in the back. 1-1 pitch. Bends in for a strike called. 1-2. Eddie cut today. Touched up for a run in the 3rd, 4th, 2 in the 6th. Next one bounces in. 1-2 the count. Cut, 8 innings, 94 pitches, 7 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, 8 strikeouts. 2-2 pitch from Beery. Where did that miss? It's 3-2. It's a zone, so there are quadrants of the zone, and that appeared to be on the lower outer 3rd. Payoff pitch from Beery. Missed low and in. That certainly was a ball. Leadoff walk to Reinhardt. Here's Michael Sprocket. Zips down by 8. And it's got to be a tough year for them, too. 13-31 their record. Out of MAC tournament contention. Playing for pride and playing hard. There's a strike. It's 0-1. Not easy for sure. 0-1 pitch. Bounced in, knocked down by Minzy. No advancement of the runner. And tomorrow, Ohio will have a chance to hopefully secure a split with a win in Game 1 and then a series victory in Game 2. Off the end of the bat, shot foul, third base side on a play. On the air just before 1 o'clock. Left on left here. 1-2 the count. Missed low and away. 2-2. Again off the end of the bat, out of play, third base side. Bobcat softball trails 9-5 after 6. Pitch missed inside, 3-2 the count. Ninth inning Bobcat baseball presented by CareSource, covered with kindness. Kindly hello from the Wren. Payoff pitch, runner holds at first. Fly ball, right center field, hit pretty well. Peterson to his left. He's under it and makes the catch. One gone to the ninth. Isaiah gets a really good read on the ball and sprints over there. One gone, runner at first. Here's Zach Granger, their 8-hole hitting center fielder. Numerous people are happy, and they know it. And the pitch. There's the strike. 0-1. Granger struck out in the third, grounded out in the fifth, grounded out in the seventh, hits here now in the ninth. As the Zip bus is pulling into position behind the left field wall. That got through the mitt somehow of Minzy back to the backstop. That might be a pass ball. Up to second on the play goes Reinhardt. Just 2 pitchers used for Ohio here, and that shapes up for good things for the series. Fastball low and away. 2-0 the count. And the same, I guess, could be said for the Zips. They, in a 12-4 game, using just 2 pitchers. 2-0 the count, 1 gone, top of the ninth. Ohio on top, 12-4. 2 innings of offense. That's all they needed. Next one misses upstairs. 3-0. Low-hanging gray clouds, lights on at the ballpark. 3-0 pitch. That missed Lumen in. Ball 4. Runners on first and second here. Still some patient at-bats for the Zips, and got to give them credit for that. First and second, the runners for Jackson Haas. Time called. Tim Brown on the march out to the mound, Ohio's pitching coach. Oh, my. If somebody hit the trifecta, oh, my. If somebody hit the superfecta, they could buy the whole Kentucky, all of Churchill Downs. One gone, meeting down on the mound, runners on first and second. If you had the foresight to do that today, wow. First and second, the runners, one gone. Haas, first pitch swinging, pops it up first base side over the Akron dugout. 0-1 the count. I am curious to know if anybody did hit the superfecta at the Derby. Just an avalanche of dollars. I mean, that's like Scrooge McDuck diving into the gold coins. 0-1 pitch. There's a strike. It is 0-2. All part of the fun on this amped up sports day. NBA playoffs, Major League Baseball, NHL playoffs going on, MAC baseball. And Ohio started this thing off with the 4 spot in the first and never looked back. It was tied in the 6th, but then Ohio with 8 runs in the bottom of the inning. Called strike 3 on the inside edge. 0-2 at the knees of Jackson Haas. 2 gone, 2 on, top of 9. Ohio on top 12-4. And it comes down to their leadoff hitter, Tate Wargo. In a tough day for the Zips, he's had a good day. He's been on base 4 times. 3 singles, reached on an error. Beery trying to dole out the final out for closing time. There's a strike. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch from Beery. Just missed outside. 1-1. For a game that's had 16 combined runs, 19 combined hits, and 4 combined errors, you would think this would be a 4-hour ball game, but it's been a tidy 2 hours and 22 minutes. Pitch misses outside, 2-1 the count. Will we be so lucky tomorrow with a brisk Bobcat winner in games 1 and 2? 2-1 the count. Here it is from Beery. Fastball strike, inside edge, good pitch. It's 2-2. Ohio was pushed in this one. Got to give the Zips credit for that. They tied the ball game at 4. Heading to the bottom of the 6th, then it was all green and white. First and second, the runners, 2-2 the count, 2 gone, top of 9. Ohio on top by 8, which is akin to winning this one by a couple of furlongs. Pitch misses inside, 3-2 the count. Counts run full on Tate Wargo. Beery from the stretch. Here it is at full. Fly ball, shallow right, down the line, and sliding and not coming up with the play, but a good effort was Cale Baker at first. Back to the infield, went down on a feet-first slide, and the count hangs at full. It's 3-2. Good work by Eddie Cutt today, too. 3-2 the count with 2 gone in the 9th. Here it is from Beery. Just missed outside. Bases loaded here. Wargo on base 5 times. And that was a patient at bat from him, too, which is tough to do when his ball club's down by 8. Here's Justin Barr. Barr struck out, grounded out, double play ground out, another ground out. 0 for 4 today. The pitch from Beery. Strike, swerve back into the zone, outside edge, 0-1. Well, that 27th out. It'll happen. 0-1 pitch. Missed low and away, 1-1. It is not a sunny, pleasant weather day, but it's all sunny on that scoreboard right now. 1-1. Fastball strike. 1-2 the count. But the sun's going to come up tomorrow, and the clouds will part. And Ohio hopefully will have a chance to win the series tomorrow. 4-game series are tough. 1-2 pitch from Adam Beery. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Ball game. Paint it green and white. Ohio wins. Ohio wins. Ohio wins. 12-4 over the Akron Zips. Line score in the contest for Ohio, 12 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. For Akron, 4 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. Winning pitcher in the ball game, Eddie Cutt, 4-3. Heidinger, the loss, 2-8. Time of the ball game, 2 hours, 25 minutes. Couple hundred here to see it. Ohio wins it 12-4 over Akron. Bobcat Baseball on the radio or internet or whatever is presented by McDonald's, People's Bank, Union Street Diner, Go-Mart, Steak and Shake, Integrated Services, Qdoba, Hugh White, and CareSource. On the air tomorrow at about 12:50, 1 o'clock first pitch, 7-inning contest followed by a 9-inning game as Ohio will take on Akron. Bobcats now 21-19 and 13-12 with the MAC. Akron is 13-32 and 11-22 in the MAC. Thanks to Jordan Bowes for his good work. A room to my right manning the web stream today. I'm Russ Eisenstein repeating today's happy final. 12 for Ohio, 4 for Akron. Good night from Athens. This is Bobcat Baseball.